All right, welcome back. Wait, are we recording? Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode number 15. Weighing in
16.
It's 15. Why did we go through this? This is... 16. Oh my God.
Wait, I was bantering. No, it's 16. It's episode 16, like I said.
Jesus.
You look great.
You know, you're looking real good. Do you know what's crazy, Crimes? I feel like I haven't seen you in years. I was thinking about this.
You saw me like 4 or 5 days ago. I don't know.
When we last recorded the podcast. I know, but I do miss you. I think about you a lot, you know.
Thank you. I think about you too. And your massive hug.
Personality.
Yeah. Your personality is incredible.
What have you been doing? Talk to me. Oh, I tell you what, I did see. I think you put it on your story. You have decided to be productive during lockdown, and you put a big neon C sign, which represents your virginity.
Yes, and my virginity, but it changes colors and shit, bro.
I have to get in my opinion.
When a girl comes round and sees RGB lights, it's a wrap. Okay.
Yeah, in a good way, or is it a
the
wrap?
pants are down.
Really?
And she is all over the hog. It's in her mouth. It's wherever you want it to be.
See, I've heard the exact opposite. I heard they see the RGB keyboard, the mouse mat, everything that I have, and they go, "You fucking loser." Now,
here's the thing. I don't want to judge women.
Yeah.
But you're right in a way, because if it's not a good brand, then yes.
Yeah. What is a good brand?
If they come in and it's not Razer, they're straight out the door.
Really, really.
Then we need to see some high quality RGB lights. Yes, it's cool that you've got the strips, but are they Philips Hue and are they controlled via the phone?
Yeah.
Or is it just a little remote?
You can get the knockoff ones from Amazon.
Did you get Alibaba or did you get Philips Hue?
Oh.
What kind of man am I dealing with here?
Okay.
You know, am I noshing on his hog?
On that Philips Hue
hog?
Am
I getting that Philips Hue hog or am I getting an Alibaba hog? So it's a serious question, but no.
Always judge a man based on the RGB lights he has in his room.
It's true.
You know what's funny is recently I actually removed all of my Razer RGB lights because I was like, you know what? I need to grow up.
I'll be honest with you. It's very loser. It's a loser thing to have.
Yeah, it is actually that. But the thing is, it does look cool. So if you're under the age of 25, I think run with it. It's cool.
I'm 20. I'm 26.
Yeah, so it's time.
Can we give or take a year, maybe 2? It's part of my job though.
Look, to be fair, it's been working so far.
Yeah.
Like you're mashing up.
No, I just don't show them the office.
Really?
No, I don't show them the office.
They go, what's in there, Chip? Oh, you don't want to know what's in there.
You don't want to know, girl. You don't want to know.
Have you been chatting to any birds over lockdown? How are you like chatting? Is it a Tinder job? Is it you're not even chatting to birds? Like, what's the situation? Over lockdown, because I know I've seen loads of people message and they're like, I'm bored out my nut. What is the move when it comes to chicks during lockdown?
Grinder. I'm trying to get myself a massive hog.
Yeah.
Right up that backbone.
You know what is crazy is on Grindr it is active.
Yeah, I heard about that.
These lot do not play. If you guys don't know, Grindr is is Tinder but for gay people.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it is carnage. Not that I know, but simply from what I've heard, that they are looking for a pork in 24/7.
Something dodgy going on here.
Well, you genuinely set up a Grindr account. Let's not beat around the bush. You did do that.
It was for banter, but yes, I did fill out a bio and had a profile picture.
What was your bio?
I can't remember. This is about a year or 2 ago, wasn't it?
What is your bio on your Tinder now?
It is just my Instagram @.
Okay,
nothing.
Very elusive. You know what that says though? This is the mind games of Tinder. We'll talk a bit about Tinder profiles now. You brought up a good thing because you know what that does, right? Is that you put that in and then because there's nothing else, they go, well, I might as well look at his Instagram.
Not really.
Type in the
Not
Instagram.
when the @is @theburntchip.
Oh no, is that your @?
I'm trying to get it changed to Chip for ages.
The burnt chip.
I came up with that when I was 12 years old, and it just kind of stuck as my internet username for years. I never knew I was going to be a big YouTuber. I just kind of made
big YouTuber. Look at me now. Blah, blah, blah.
Whatever, but still. So it's just kind of stuck, and now it's It's not very good for Tinder, is it? It's really not ideal.
But when they click on it, they see a man with good fashion sense, a respectable trim. Look, I'm just saying personally, me and the fans, we'd like to see the Grealish back.
It's coming back. It's really close to completion. It's like a skyscraper. You just got to wait. And the team are working on it non-stop 24/7.
Day and night.
Yeah, we're conditioning it. It's ready, nearly ready.
Okay, so you are a prolific Tinder. I was previously, in my time, a prolific Tinder user as well.
I'm not on Tinder really anymore.
No, okay. But in terms of what would be your tips for the profile?
Okay, and these tips, to be fair, when I got back on Tinder, I didn't really know. I was like, and you were helping me a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to have as little group pictures as possible.
For sure, guys. And girls as well. This is for everyone really. The group pictures are the worst. I'd say if your first 3 pictures are group photos, it's a L.
It's a wrap.
It's a L.
It's a wrap.
Let's get rid of those right now. Look, I think a group picture, it has its place in a profile.
Maybe
but let's
one.
make sure, only one max, and let's make sure it's towards the last few photos there. Yeah. And also, choose your friends wisely.
That's true.
You know what
I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to come completely clean.
Okay.
Have I whacked up multiple road to shore pics on there?
Yeah.
Yes. Me and Harry.
Right.
Yep. Got me and Harry looking very close. Tops off, cuddling. It is what it is. We look cute as fuck. But yeah, those are the ones. But I always start with just a picture of me.
Yeah.
Looking as peng as possible, which is most pics.
So you're going with the banger off the bat, one that
you've got to go with the banger off the bat. You know, it's just you make sure your face is looking great, the trim is on point, and you're wearing something nice. I don't want to see you rocking, a little Moncler puffer with a beanie on.
I've got a question for you there. In terms of girls, because obviously we got a lot of Felitas tuning in weekly. Shout out all the Felitas out there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What is your, if you're scrolling through, you're swiping left and right, left being no, right being yes. What is the instant thing? You see the first pic and you go, swipe left. There's not even a check, not even looking at their looks, just
swipe left.
Red
Instant
flags.
Swipe left. Oh, instant red flag. It's hard to say. It'd have to be something really crazy because, okay, here's one thing though.
Yeah.
When it's a super close-up face pic, okay, but they look super peng, but they're just showing nothing else. There's a lot of them on Tinder. Then I'll have to start swiping again. Yeah. If you just go in and show me the
full package,
I'm trying to see full image.
Head to toe.
Yeah, not even head to toe, just like a reasonable,
head to the top of the knees.
Yeah, I'm trying to see a bit of arm, elbow.
Yeah.
Keep a couple of your shoulders in. Even though you've only got 2, but keep your shoulder.
Don't dislocate your shoulder for the photo, though, ladies.
No. Don't do that, or I am swiping left. But yeah, I need to see.
Yeah.
But a lot of girls on Tinder I find do a lot of close-up face pictures.
Do you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? They're insecure about their body.
Yes.
Which you know what,
fine.
girls? If you're insecure about your body, that is okay. But as you learn to love yourself, very cliche to say, but as you learn to, accept yourself for who you are, and maybe you're working on yourself, whatever, throw up a nice pic of everything. Let people see, because at the end of the day, look, if your intention is to catfish people, let me tell you, they are going to be bitterly disappointed when they see you in person and they are not how they thought you would look, because they've only seen your shoulders and your face. You might have the most beautiful face in the world, but at the end of the day, we're here for the full package.
Yeah, it's true. And the confidence in banging up a little full pic, whatever, is better. It's attractive, isn't it? We're not trying to see you hiding behind a very dirty mirror and a half-face selfie.
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Here's another big L for the Tinder users, and this goes for fellas and felitas. Do not be smoking in your first pic, you big fucking loser. Big fucking loser. And I'm talking about...
Unless you're looking for another smoker.
No, even then, bro. Why is their one personality trait the fact that they smoke?
Yeah, true.
Get that shit out of there. If that is your first... I'm talking about on your first picture. Look, if you want to have it further down the line to let people know that you enjoy smoking, that's fine. And I'm talking about cigarettes or the devil's lettuce. Whatever it might be.
Devil's lettuce?
Just leave it out. Leave it out of the Tinder profile. It doesn't need to be there.
No, it doesn't. You're true. It's right. What about Tinder bios? What's a good Tinder bio?
Okay.
What is a good Tinder bio for our viewers, felitas and fellas? What could we give them?
All right. Here's one, right? Now, this one was a little bit more for the Hinge people. If you're out here on Hinge, it's like slightly, a bit classier version of Tinder.
I prefer Hinge. Yeah,
it's a classy Tinder.
Yeah.
One of the things is like, what is the question is that the app gives you is what's something you'd like to do on a first date with someone.
Yep.
And I like to put something a little controversial. Yeah.
Right.
So I put vaccinate our kids. Because instantly you get rid of all the anti-vaxxers.
That's true.
Instantly you get rid of the ones that just ain't all up there. I don't want you. Like, if you are against vaccinating, humans,
yeah, then
go the other way. And I had people reply to that saying, lol, you're an idiot to me.
Really?
Yeah, like we're genuinely like, yeah, but just so you know, your mind is being controlled. Like shit like that. And I was literally there just like, why have you even bothered messaging me?
You're a puppet of the government.
Literally, bro. It's mad. Like Boris Johnson has you on strings. No, he doesn't.
The thing is, we're going to get a couple comments like that now.
Oh, no, I know it. And look, guys, if that's what you believe in, then more power to you. Actually, no, not more power to you. Fuck you. But just know that I think that's a funny thing to put on a Tinder profile. Or, well, that one was Hinge.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Most of my Hinge profile, when I had it, I can actually get it up right now. So here's one of the things that I had on there. But it's actually on pause right now, the profile.
Okay, nice.
I paused it. So anyway, how do I check it? I had stuff like... So obviously it gives you prompts, doesn't it? Like you said, the app says, like we'll questions. Get along if, and I put, you never speak to me. Let's just go on dates in complete silence. Unusual skills. Passing away from a hangover and then unfortunately coming back to life.
Oh, you've gone for the full Juice World profile, but depression.
Award I should be nominated for? World Shittiest Hinge profile. There's nothing fun on here.
Mate, that is such a depressing one. If I looked at that, I'm not even joking, I would think this person is just shit.
You know, the best picture that always used to get the most likes as well is this picture with me with about 20 boxes of cereal.
Yes.
And everyone would be like, love that cereal. Or why have you got so much cereal? And I'd be like, got 70 boxes, baby. That's all for you.
The crunch, the cinnamon.
It's curiously cinnamon. It's for a brand deal.
Is it still on your Instagram, by the way?
Yeah.
So people can go and see.
Yeah.
The
If you go on my Instagram, you can see the picture.
And what that used to get, because it's interesting, isn't it?
That used to get a lot.
It's interesting. Like, what other person on the app is sat there with about 70 boxes of curious cinnamon?
Yeah, so obviously there's something going on and people want to know.
It's a conversation.
An intriguing picture. Always the best way to go.
All right, guys. Here's another super pro tip for all my my elite dating app people, men and women, right? And this one was more of like a US tactic, right? So back in my day, what you do is when you went abroad, slap the British flag in your bio.
Oh, yeah. Does that really work?
Yeah. No, because, well, in the US, obviously, if they were like, oh my God, he's British, it was a cheat code. Right, so you used to you'd get it easy in the US. There's a couple other places, or like if you want to just put I'm on holiday, whatever it was. But to be fair, I haven't been a Tinder user in a long time because I don't really need Tinder. But yeah, there you go. So that's a little pro tip right
in
there.
America, they all slap. That's why they all slap the height in the bio as well.
What are your thoughts on height in the bio?
Actually, you know what I got to say?
I've
got a girl, right, that I matched with a Hinge. I spoke to her a little bit. And she messaged me saying, how tall are you, by the way? Because I'm 5'9". And I was like, let me be honest here, because, I'm 5'11" and 3/4, right? You measured me up at your gaff.
Man, so I didn't. 3/4, you're begging it.
So I didn't say that to her. Oh. And I was like, I can't really say 6 foot because I'm not 6 foot. So I was like, I'm scraping 6 foot. And she just never replied.
That is because, right? That is honestly
I didn't know what to say because it's like, if I say 5'11" here, I'm also done out. And I can't say 6 foot because I feel like I'm lying.
Everyone that says they're 6 foot is 5'10".
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
And I didn't want to be that guy. So I was like, what do I do here? Probably should have just said 5'11".
Mate,
Actually, no, because that's just.
I don't know.
worse.
I genuinely think saying 5'11" and just accepting the minor L that you're not 6.
Might have worked, but
Yeah.
I think she was just looking for someone who was like 6'4".
Yeah, like 5'9". I think that's probably on the taller side for.
She was
for
good
girls.
looking, but to be fair, either way, she would have been punching anyway. But
So, are you against guys putting their height in bio?
I think it's like a little bit of like some weird thing, you know. Like I think it's such a big deal.
It
I
is,
feel,
isn't it?
but considering that it's a complete unchangeable thing, you know, if you're a skinny guy, fair, get to the gym. You know, you can go and put on weight. If you
can change
if you're a fat dude or girl, like you can lose that weight.
Yeah.
You know, it can be changed, but the height is impossible. You know.
Do your stretches in the morning, fellas.
Yeah,
Give myself an extra inch.
Eat your veg when you're younger, but once you hit your max height, you're done out. Like I'm 26 and I ain't gonna grow anyway.
It's just a genetics thing,
It's genetics thing. There's nothing you can do. So I feel like it's a bit unfortunate for the smaller guys.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah, is I think it's weird for guys to put their. I think it's weird that guys put their height in their bio, but no, because for the most part, guys aren't really too arsed about like height stuff. I find it's mainly with girls. They're like, oh, the guy needs to be tall, or the guy needs to be taller than me. So it's mainly on the girl side of it, which is fine. And if you don't want to date a guy that is shorter than you or the same height, whatever, that's totally fine. So feel free to ask the guy once you've been chatting to him a bit, and you can tell roughly by the pictures. And I would highly recommend to see if you can see a picture of him next to like a door or something. Yeah, like a doorway.
I got one for you, bro. What, are you 6'3"?
Yeah.
Would you date a girl that's 6'5"? Just
Nah,
talk to me.
nah,
Right, okay.
nah,
let me rearrange the situation.
Yeah.
She's peng.
Yeah.
She is
6'5", bro.
She's
a centre back.
She is peng. Yes, okay, Virgil van Dijk vibes, but she is going somewhere. She's
Elite,
got
top,
dreams,
top,
top tier. You know, she's gonna be a fashion designer.
6'5" without heels.
But she's 6'5" without heels. What are we thinking?
I'll be honest
but
with
I'm
you, bro.
talking super peng. Great back, very nice assets. You know, she's a lovely girl. Personality is booming. She's Cal Freezy, but a female. Okay, which I'm not sure.
Mate, she's got an unbelievable personality.
But yeah, what are you doing in this situation?
I do think I'd have to. It's not for me. It's not for me because, especially my whole life, I've always been. My whole dating life, I've always been taller than the girl, and I just don't think it would work. Because you know what? For that 6'5" girl, there is a 6'9" guy out there that will play basketball with you.
That's true.
As simple as
That's true. That's true. You got a good point. I got another one for you.
Okay.
Okay. Your girlfriend proposes to you next year. She takes you on a little holiday trip to wherever for your birthday, and you're like, oh, this is so sick. My girlfriend's taking me somewhere on my birthday.
Maldives. She took me Maldives.
Okay. She got that bread. She's done you up nice, and she proposes to you.
Yeah.
She gets down on one knee, bro.
Yeah. No,
and
I rate
she
that.
whips out the ring.
I rate that.
Are you gonna Are you gonna say yeah?
Yeah. I rate it so much.
So you're never gonna get to propose to anyone though.
I don't give a shit about proposing to someone.
Well,
If I marry them, I don't care who the hell asks. It's the same thing as like, oh, who asks, my boyfriend, girlfriend.
True.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If the girl has the fucking bollocks and really doesn't give enough of like a shit about stereotypes or whatever, and she's there just like, she doesn't even need to. I don't know how girls would propose. You don't need to get on one knee. You can just straight up be fucking.
No, she's getting on one knee, bro.
Oh, okay, but even if she gets on one knee and she's like, "Will you marry me?" I'll be like, "Fucking too right," and I'll get on one knee as well, and I'll be like, "Do you want to marry me?" And we'll bang it out, bro. Fuck
to be honest, I'll take the ring back off her. Give me that,
and then
turn
switch it around.
Yeah, this is how we're meant to do it. By the way, you marry me.
Exactly. So I have no problem with a girl. If anything, it shows like a confidence about them, and like I get an air of good vibes off that.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you probably would if they're already proposing to you, but yeah. Anyways, that
was a good question. I don't know why
that was. I like that. So, are there any other Tinder dating profile?
I think we smashed it there.
Is there any other big red flags that I can think of? If they don't, if they put in their bio the languages that they speak.
You like that?
Well, yeah, man.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, they can speak multiple languages, and do you know what's so funny? It's so funny that you said that, Chip, because guess what? We've got our first ad of today, baby.
Let's go.
Let's get it. All right, man.
Welcome
I'm excited to this.
Zone.
To the guap zone.
Yeah.
What's the guap zone?
Money.
Oh, the money zone, baby. Okay, first ad of today. And boys, fellas and fellas, sit tight. I'm not trying to see no silly comments about today, but look, the lights.
The lights are
They're shining bright today. They're shining bright.
They're brighter than last time.
All right, here we go. Anyways, yo, shout out to Babbel. Obviously, they're back. They wanted some more of the fellas because guess what? Everybody that watches this podcast understands how important it is to be able to at least speak some basics of other languages because it makes you attractive.
Bonjour.
All right, thanks for that, Chip. Anyways, here we go. It's super important, guys. When you're learning a new language, it allows you to make a deeper connection to someone, right? So let's say, here's a story. There was once a phase censor was dating a girl. Quickly run this story real quick, Chip, because you know it.
Quickly, phase censor saw this weather girl on like a Mexican TV show or whatever. She was doing the weather, super peng. He got his Twitch stream, blah blah blah. He's ended up going on a date with her, and she couldn't speak any English. And he learned like Spanish or whatever to be able to speak to her. Yeah, and they got into a relationship for like a few years.
Mate, he saw a very good-looking someone on TV, learnt the language.
They were learning together. She was learning English. He was learning Spanish.
Mate.
They both couldn't talk to each other at the beginning.
Well, there you go. And then guess what? They created a deeper connection. So shout out to them. And then, yeah, if you want to start feeling like you're making progress for your next holiday, I mean, I've certainly got lots of places in my mind that I want to go to. So you can start easily with, let's say, some French, Spanish, Italian, whatever it might be to prepare for your post-COVID trip. We love that. Maybe in 2021 won't be the best year we've ever had, but we can invest we can invest in making it a better year than the year before, which is facts. Come on, we actually have to make this year better than last. I don't care how you do it. If it wants to be by learning a language, do it. Just make this year better than last. Anyways, guys, Babbel teaches you real-life conversations and you learn through interactive dialogue. Speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. Do you want to know what is hilarious? Is when someone speaks a language and they can't really do the accent properly. Moyes. Give us a David Moyes. So David Moyes. So he was managing a team, was it Valencia?
I think it was.
No, Gary Neville.
That was Gary Neville. I can't remember who it was, but yeah.
He was managing a Spanish team, and obviously with the Scottish accent, he had to pronounce Ilaramende. Anyways, they help you with your accent and pronunciation. Lessons are lovingly created by over 100 language experts. We love that. By the way, if you guys were wondering, that is actually real people that are helping you out here, not just some silly machine. Babbel has recently launched their own learning podcast, so you can brush up on your Spanish or French while cooking or exercising. Lovely. With Babbel, you could choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and even German. We've both agreed that I think it's Spanish for us out of those four.
It is definitely Spanish. I'd also like to learn Japanese.
Oh, mate, yeah, that's tough, though. The teaching method has been proven to be effective across multiple studies. We'd love to hear that. We like things backed up with some studies, some science behind it. Amen. Babbel is available as an app, so on your phone or online, and your progress will be synced across all devices. So, guys, if that does interest you, then obviously we've got 6 months free with a purchase of a 6-month subscription. So you purchase a 6-month subscription, and you get the 6 month for free.
That's a fantastic deal.
Using the code
Fellas.
Yes, now. Go to babbel.co.uk/play and use the promo code fellas on your 6-month subscription. That's babbel.co.uk/play promo code fellas. Yes, now. Boom.
Fantastic. The way you bring us in money is beautiful.
Oh, it is sensational. And let me tell you guys, look, we've got a great podcast ahead of us. We've got a nice lengthy one. Are you length or girth when it comes to podcasts?
I'm length.
Yeah.
For sure.
Me too. I'm 100% length.
I've got good length.
Good length. Girth is up for debate when it comes to podcasts, of course.
It's true. I think that's just because of my body build.
My podcast leans to the left a little bit. What about?
Mine also leans to the left.
No, yes.
Yeah, people used to always say you got a banana podcast.
Yeah.
And I always used to be like, nah, that's natural.
Do you know what's mad is that I bet there's so many fellas out there that probably thought, yo, what is going on with my podcast?
Some of them go up.
What, you've seen podcasts that go up?
I've in a couple of videos online. On
when you watch other podcasts.
So when I'm on a World Wide Web browsing, I've seen a couple of things going up.
Do you know what? That's probably, I'm not going to lie, that's an elite podcast, I reckon.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
Yeah, because that's the best podcast.
When it hits the top of the
graph.
Yeah. When it's scraping against the top of that mountain range.
Yes.
When it's gone in that water cave.
But you know what's crazy is that, let's say your podcast does go to the left or to the right. If you switch up the angle, yours is then technically scraping the top of the mountain range. Do you get what I'm saying?
Very true.
Anyways, shout out the fellas for leaders that really latched onto that one, because we're talking about some elite stuff here.
If you know, you know. We got to start using code words here and there, because YouTube hit us with a couple of limited ads here and there, and
a couple, mate. Our channel is getting ravaged.
Yeah, so
but do you know what's so important is the fact that we stay true to what we said, and we were going to be chatting the same bollocks. We got a few messages after we did mention that we wanted to clean it up a little bit. Guys, don't get it twisted. We're still going to be talking the same waffle as before. The difference is we're just going to be on some code name business, and who knows, that might help you if you're listening to it in a car, on the tube or whatever. The person next to you isn't going to be giving you those eyes like, what in the world are they listening to?
And what was born from our code words? We got a couple. Hog, the most famous line of all. Porkin,
the meat scepter.
Yeah, we've got many famous.
Beating the monkey.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I've not heard that one yet.
Okay. That's pending.
I don't know about that. RSPCA are knocking. It's all right, but you know.
Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about a mad thing that I saw. Okay, on the topic of beating the monkey.
Did you see? You saw this on Twitter?
I did see this on Twitter.
It is a
Okay, let's talk.
On the meat scepter.
Yeah, bro, he was doing a Massaline. Do you want to introduce what we're talking about right now?
Okay, so we're talking about the Arsenal football player.
The centre back, I think.
And I'm pronouncing this correct? Saliba.
I was going to say Saliba.
Either way, you know you know who I'm talking about. So we jump on Twitter this morning. I actually jumped on Twitter this morning and saw him trending, clicked his name, and all that was coming up was he was saying Arteta had judged him on 2.5 games playing time, and then I clicked off it. Then I got a message off Will in the group chat saying, "Yo, have you seen that?" And I was like, "Whoa, let me go back on." Went back on, and I've seen he's recording himself,
right?
And he's in his French football tracksuit,
a national team tracksuit.
All the other boys are in a national team outfit as well.
A selfie
and
video,
there is just one Donny, selfie video. One Donny just sat in the middle, just completely naked, just playing
naked,
like
sitting
nothing.
On a couch.
No pants, no boxers. Didn't know if he had socks on, but I will go and rewind and check. Nothing, essentially nothing. And he's just stroking his meat scepter, his member. He's just stroking it. And they're all. I watched briefly the video, but just to confirm so my vision is correct here, you've got Saliba on a selfie and on his iPhone. Like that, and he sat on the edge of the couch, and then him and his other teammates, his French national teammate, are sat there, but except for one guy. Is he a footballer or not? The thing is, I didn't scroll through the thread, and I didn't recognize him off the bat.
But he's completely naked, and from what I saw, the guy sitting down tugging the weasel. He's also on, like, what is it, FaceTime? Is he watching a fellow's podcast? Why is he tugging it?
That's a good point. He could be watching a fellow's podcast. When I saw the video for the first time, I thought that was Saliba doing the stroking. And that's why it was trending. I thought he was, like, messing around doing it. Because it had, like, 100,000 tweets trending. I was like, oh, it's him. Because I'm not really familiar with him anyway. But then Alex told me that it's not him. And so now I don't know who it is. Who is
the mysterious guy that is just whacking his weasel
in front of all the boys?
But do you know what's crazy is why is everyone in that video acting like this is a regular Sunday evening? Everyone's just stood around. He's smiling. Saliba's like biting his lip and all this, and then the guy's just whacking. Bro, this video is crazy, and I just don't understand what's going on. Why does it look like it's so casual?
Is that what they do?
I'll be honest, me and my homies, we don't really operate like that. I'll be honest, me and Harry, we're not sitting around and you're whacking it in the corner.
No, but maybe we should try it. Maybe there's like a hidden
Do you know what? It could have been
euphoria to it.
Team bonding at a new level.
Team bonding. That's smart. That's how you get 10 chemistry.
It really is. But
Yeah.
Arsenal, I mean,
Manager's just gone, lads. I need you to just all sit around him while he whacks it out.
yeah,
Because then you'll just know each other in a deeper connection. You've seen him stroke it. You've seen him do it all.
yeah. If he makes a mistake on the pitch, you won't even bat an eyelid because
Yeah.
guess what? You've seen far
Yeah.
worse.
And this is how you master them 5-yard passes, boys.
Exactly. Hold on a sec, because there was someone that put a tweet in here, and it's a conspiracy theory regarding the Arsenal Football
yeah,
Club.
I think
I'm gonna read it out here after I get this burp out. Excuse me.
nice.
He goes, I have a conspiracy that Arsenal are a massive gay club. Too many weird things going on. Too many peng players.
It's true. They got the Pengus roster.
They got the pengest ones. Too many questionable characters brought in. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Giroud, Holding. I'm not sure about
I
Rob
don't know
Holding
about Rob
shout.
Holding. I don't know what he's talking about there.
Bramall, Bellerin, Ramsey,
Bellerin.
etc.
Bellerin, listen, I'd give Bellerin a kiss on the lips because he's a little worldy.
He's unbelievable. And his fashion sense,
Oh,
he could fit in on the fellas.
I'm trying to give Bellerin a hug, maybe whisper in his ear.
You know what? Bellerin is the type of guy that would
I'd
actually
love
come
to
on
get,
this
yeah,
podcast.
Bellerin is the kind of guy I'd love to get on.
Oh,
ask
guys,
him all about
if you guys can you please spam Bellerin's DMs and
Yeah.
say, come on the fellas podcast,
Yeah.
because he would actually be sick to have on. I got hella questions. And you know what? We can even pitch this conspiracy to him. Is like, what's going on behind closed door at Arsenal? And yeah, this guy pretty much says he reckons they have a lot of fun in the showers. So, I mean, look, I'll be honest, they have got a good looking roster.
Yeah, they do. We've got some good looking players.
Yeah. But look, I think Bellerin's an interesting character, and I don't want to say too much because imagine if he does come on here, then we can ask him infinite questions, and I do have a lot of questions.
I would like to get a footballer on. The only struggle with actually getting a footballer on that is active footballer is it'll be once their PR agent or whatever has looked at our podcast and seen what we talk about, he's gonna go, these two are knobheads.
Yeah.
Not happening.
It's so true.
Because we do know a couple.
Or not even knobheads. It's just the things that we talk about are not media friendly.
Like, it would have to be stuff like, what's it like playing at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it? Who's your favorite? Who's your best friend in the team?
Yeah,
Stuff like that. Where I'm just trying to say, like, look, Mason, who's got the biggest meat scepter at United? You seen a couple hogs in them showers?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Who's got the?
We want to know the interesting stuff.
Yeah, and so does everyone else.
Not only that, but it's there. Like, look, you must have gold diggers in your DMs, like mad. And I'm talking. There's a difference between YouTubers have girls in there that are like clout chasing whatever. But when it comes to footballers, you have genuine girls that are honestly raised. Like, I've come up with the idea that they are going to marry a footballer and they are going to live that Range Rover lifestyle.
The thing that I would love to ask footballers is because I know a couple of stories from girls where footballers have DM'd them, and all they seem to do is normally DM like just an emoji. I knew a girl that got a DM of a wink face of Antonio Valencia, the United player. She just aired it, I think. I even know one that got a DM of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really? I know someone that got a DM of Giroud.
Really?
Yeah.
And like, I would like to know, like, from their perspective, how easy is it? Is it just one DM and it's good to go?
It must work. Like, look, the one emoji thing must work because otherwise they wouldn't do it.
Verified tick, multiple followers. The whole page is just full of them playing in front of £70,000 or whatever. They're getting
paid 100 to 300k a week.
Yeah, it's got to be the easiest thing ever. And I would love to just get a footballer on here. I'd love to get Jack Grealish on.
Jackie Grealish.
What the stories he's got.
That is the fellas podcast dream guest.
That is a dream.
Dream guest.
Mate.
Jackie Grealish. I might even have to grow my hair out and get in the hairstyle for the podcast.
If Jack Grealish, if you ever see this clip or if you ever just wander upon this podcast, just please fuck your agent off and just get on there. Let's just talk shit.
Mate, let's just waffle absolute shite for ages. But yeah, there is a genuine thing because we get a lot of messages about, hey, get this footballer and get this footballer. And we know footballers, but it's just that you don't understand that the footballer themselves probably would be well up for coming onto this sort of thing. But instantly, as soon as they tell their manager or whatever, they'll go, no chance.
Not only that, but a club will shut it down too.
Yeah. Like, they'll just get told, no way. So that is a real obstacle that we struggle with. We have mentioned in a previous podcast that we have got like big guests coming on, but when it comes to footballers, it's really tough. Just active ones. Someone like Peter Crouch would be class.
Peter Crouch, yeah, he'd be good. Jamie Carragher, I'd like to get him on. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, like someone who's retired, a lot easier.
Yeah.
Rio Ferdinand.
Yes,
get him
Rio.
on. I remember when I first ever met Rio Ferdinand. I don't know like if he knew who I was or what, but he did follow me on Instagram.
He did.
Yeah, and obviously I'm a massive United fan.
Yeah.
And it was I think it might have been an FA Cup final or something. Yeah. And we're on the sidelines getting a tour around or whatever. And he's come up to everyone that we're stood with and he's shaking everyone's hands and he puts his hand out to me. And I'm just looking at him.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You all right, mate?" And I've looked at his hand and I've gone, yeah. Proper awkward, like what you'd see in a movie.
Fanboy energy.
Yeah.
Really?
Was it that bad?
I
was like baffled. I was like, fuck.
How old were you then? Must have been young.
No, not even that young. This was probably about 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But because Rio Ferdinand was like a big player from when, I was young and when Ronaldo was playing for United and stuff, and it was just like my dream. That was it.
Yeah, that was the team, like the 08 or 09 team. Is that?
Yeah,
the team?
and that was like meeting one of the players from that team. That was big to me. But
that's it. I've met Rio a few times now. He, in fact, I asked him. I messaged him like, "Yo, would you mind managing Rebel FC's very first game?" And he was like, "Yeah."
I remember that.
We went for a dinner. We chatted about lots of stuff. Really nice guy. Always been really sound, and I've only got good things to say about Rio, to be fair. So yeah, maybe he'd be down to come on here, and I'm sure he's got lots of stories, especially about the lads at England going on tour there. I know he's mentioned a few things to me, and I think a podcast like this would be hilarious. But my biggest concern is just that when we approach them, like, the really bigger names that I know would be class on here that I can message and be like, "Hey, would you come on?" is just that it's like their management are going to tell us to piss off. They're literally going to tell us to do one. That's my biggest concern. But look, we've had one confirmed, one big person confirmed.
That's going to be a belter.
Lockdown has peppered us. So we're just waiting for all this to end. But it's a real shame because there's so many good things that... it's interesting, but yeah, so that's footballers in a nutshell. But look, it is what it is. If you guys get us to the top of those Spotify charts, the Apple charts, all those things, then they can't deny it. When they want to come and sell their fucking book, well, guess what? You've got to come to the fellas because we're at the top of this fucking.
I'm trying to see
pile.
Spotify paying guests to come on here. The big boys.
Yeah. Look, trust me, you want to be on the fellas. All the fellas, they'll back whatever you're there to plug.
So make sure if you can't watch on YouTube, you can always go and listen on Spotify or Apple. Yeah. Maybe even Deezer. I don't even know what
get on
these days.
Whatever it needs to be, support this podcast. Because let me tell you, that's always one thing, and it happened with YouTube as well, was when we were getting bigger on YouTube and things like that, like you just do things and you work with other, like it might be footballers, whatever, you make videos. And then it got to the point where they pulled away from all the TV stuff and they started focusing all on YouTube because you can't ignore numbers. That's the one thing. Sure. If you make yourself to the point where they can't ignore you because the numbers are too good, everything is too good, then they've got no other choice. They have to concede.
And this podcast here is one of the most consistent podcasts on all platforms. We have not missed a single week in 16 episodes, 15 episodes. Yeah. And we don't have a deal. Yeah. Okay, so that's without a deal.
It's coming out of our pocket, and when we do these ad reads, that is literally to keep food on I'm Alex. Oh my, we've got I'm Alex behind the camera.
BTS Alex.
BTS Alex. Keep food on his table, to keep the lights on in here, and to keep the cameras running. Yep. It's literally as simple as that. But yeah, it's like we've only missed 2 videos, and we haven't even missed them. What happened when one got like copyright? Was it demonetized? Why did we have to? Was it?
Oh, you're talking about the clips.
Oh no, both of. Sorry, we've only missed 2, and it's because we've been asked to remove them.
You're talking about the clips.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. So we upload clip every single day from the podcast for the people that can't make themselves watch a 1 hour 30-minute podcast, which is fine.
No, fuck them.
Mate,
fuck them.
I own a podcast. I don't think I've ever sat through a 1 hour 30-minute podcast. Longest I've watched of ours is 10 minutes. I'll be completely honest.
But that's because you don't like the sound of your own voice. I don't like.
You know what? It's actually quite a normal thing. What's his name? Jesse? Is it Jesse
Lingard?
No, is it Jesse Eisenberg or whatever? The guy that plays Am I talking about the right guy?
Breaking Bad, Donnie?
No, not the Breaking Bad Donnie.
Is that not the Breaking Bad, Donnie?
He's in so many.
Oh, okay.
He's so
fucked
many.
it.
Wait, have I put it?
No. I think you got it right.
Yes, I've got it right. He's in so many films. You'll know him. He's a Social Network.
Yeah, I know.
He's like Lex Luthor in Superman and stuff. He actually, I'm pretty sure it's him, who has never watched one of his own movies back.
Really?
Yeah, so he doesn't go to the premiere or anything. Something like that.
Because he doesn't like it?
Doesn't like watching his stuff back. It's a similar thing with me. I won't watch the podcast back.
Yeah.
I can watch a YouTube video of myself back because I know it's like complete character. You know, but if I'm watching the podcast back, I'm like, that's just actually me being an absolute moron.
Yeah, it's true though, and I know a lot of people even watching this will go, they just hate the sound of their own voice, and for me, it took me ages to be able to watch back my own videos. Yeah. Like I would genuinely I would edit it. I wouldn't mind editing it. It's fine to edit it.
Yeah, editing.
But as soon as it was fully made, I would never watch it back for ages. And now I'm in love with myself, and I would shag myself 1,000 times if I could. So I don't mind listening to my voice. But it's just one of those things. It's like you get used to it. Yeah. If you do it enough times.
Yeah, if you do it enough. But I don't think I'll never bother.
Really?
Yeah, because I also get to save myself a bunch of time by making him watch the podcast back.
Yeah, it's me there going, all right, let's fix this, let's fix that. And then Alex is there like, Cal, what about this bit? Do we need to cut it out? And oh my God, you guys, if you guys could have seen the original thumbnail on the last podcast, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. So, BTS Alex almost got fired on the spot for presenting that thumbnail.
It was for the Chip gets fired from McDonald's clip.
Yeah.
You know what? Since Alex is editing this, we can actually throw up the original right now and throw up the new one, and you should be able to tell straight at the bat.
Mate, it was criminal.
I'm sick of the graphics guy using these stock photos.
Mate, it's okay. It's lazy.
Harry, if you're watching this, thumbnails, I want to see them up there.
Increase them, up them. Right, crimes. It wouldn't be right if we did a podcast without talking about shaving your cojones. You know? Cojones. Anyways.
Manscaped, it's got to be.
Oh, you already know
the one and only.
The goats, the legends, they're back for more. But by the way, I know Manscaped are making bank off of us because you know what's crazy, and I'm actually going to show you guys right now. I can't show you guys, but we did get a DM today. He said I'm keeping the lights on for the boys from America, and he sent me a screenshot of him ordering Manscaped using the code fellas, and he actually got a fat old discount here. So shout out to Evan.
Yo, let's go, baby.
So shout out to
Manscaped,
Evan.
if you're watching, I'm just saying our rates go up a little bit for you.
Yeah, I do actually need to tell people, like, you lot are taking the piss. I'm trying to have like a mansion. I know Manscaped.
You see these spaces, Manscaped? They cost money.
But no joke. I legitimately manscaped my own downstairs.
I use Manscaped nearly every weekend now. If I got someone coming over, here's what I do. All right, Friday night, I'm in the shower. Boom, bang, I'm out. What goes straight on? The Manscaped ball deodorant. Wipe that on there, rub that in, and it is a belter.
By the way, guys, I haven't even started the ad here. This isn't the ad. This is genuinely Chip's routine.
Yeah, this is just me. Bang, ball deodorant, bang. Then I'll hover over the toilet.
Yeah, and
because I don't want to clog my shower, then I'll pull out my lawnmower. And is it the lawnmower 2.0?
No, it was the 3.
3.0 because, you know, I got that little torch on there just in case the lights go out. But you won't because we keep them on. So, yeah, I'll buzz that up. Then a little bit will go on the seat, but it's no problem. I'll wipe it up with a tissue. Boom, flush it.
You know what's crazy is all the fellas are literally listening going, I do the exact same.
Yeah, and then I even do the ears up and the nose.
Fair enough. Anyways, this time, Manscaped are back. This time they want to talk about a little something else.
Something new.
They want to talk about a little something new. Yeah. They wanted to, first of all, let us know that they are the best company when it comes to below the waist grooming. Anyway, some big news in here. Breaking news. They've just released their new cologne scent to help you feel good and smell good all over at all times. Who knew smelling this good would feel this good too? So essentially,
I'm a big cologne man as well, so they need to send me one of these out ASAP, baby. I'm trying to get this.
I think we've spoken about it before, yeah.
Yep.
But have you ever, let's say you've been out all day, you've been doing a madness, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Have you ever then had sex with someone and you're thinking, I hope everything down there is actually blessed, like in terms of like the smell, because like you're there thinking, I haven't had where sometimes you're having sex and it just happened. You didn't have time to go have a shower or whatever.
I mean,
and you're shook.
It's a natural thing sometimes.
Yes, of course.
But
mate, that's sex is not going to be clean and wonderful all the time.
Okay.
But have you ever been a bit shook about?
A little bit, but thankfully, I always smell like an absolute angel, which is great because I deodorant up and I got great selection of colognes, and now I'll be adding the Manscaped cologne to my collection.
Of course. So
tell me about it.
All right, let me tell you a little something. Everyone knows Manscaped has the perfect package 3.0. That's the one that we've been talking about previously, for all your below the waist grooming needs. But they didn't stop there. They took it a step further. Complete your grooming game with the new refined cologne signature scent by Manscaped. With the same signature scent that's in all Manscaped formulas, the cologne is a perfect complement to the collection. Light, my favorite word they've used here is approachable.
It's an approachable cologne.
It's an approachable. So when the Felita is staring down the barrel, it's approachable. Approachable and gentlemanly in all the right ways. Think of it as your wingman for the night to keep you fresh and ready for anything. I'm not gonna lie, the big package that they sent us, which is obviously the one that they're talking about there. When you go through and you use all the products, I feel untouchable. I'm not even joking.
I swear to God.
Like, I'm gassed.
I'm walking out of my fucking bathroom like I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like, I am ready. My quads are sculpted. My cojones. They are, bro. Ever use like a minty body wash?
Yeah, the minty fresh.
That's what they are gleaming. I'm so clean that my cojones are making a sound like a beaming noise, like from heaven. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You step out, dubs fly out from the bathroom. You're
Wonderful.
ready for none.
Anyways, this beautifully designed glass bottle makes a statement, and the manly scent is attractive to set the mood. Don't worry, guys, they don't smell like girls' deodorant. This is a manly scent.
Yeah, this is manly.
Also, be sure to check out the perfect package. That was the thing that we were talking about, 3.0, with all the essentials for your below the waist grooming needs, including the lawnmower.
Is that what it's called?
trimmer.
The perfect package?
Yeah, that's the one that we use. Yeah,
Manscaped marketing team know what they're doing.
100%. And yes, I'm talking about the ball deodorant and toner to keep your they've used the phrase testes besties. I'm not sure that they could work on that one, but everything else is on point. And now you can use the Manscaped refined cologne to complete your set and smell great anytime, anywhere. It's time to feel sexy.
Can I whack this cologne on my cojones?
Do you know what? There's no rules.
There's no rules.
There's never been any rules.
Because what I've been doing for the last few months, I'll be honest, like, I whack a little Chanel spray down there, and I'm just not sure if I should be doing this or not.
Well, now they've got the Manscaped one, and do you know what, mate? Manscaped aren't going to make something that is going to fuck up your downstairs.
They're the top of their field.
They're the best.
They're the best.
Mate, I'm not even. This is not even part of the ad right here. It doesn't say anything about this.
They are the best.
I use them all the time.
I genuinely could not even name you one other brand that deals in this area.
100%.
That's Manscaped have cleared out the competition.
They have. Get 20% off, by the way, if you guys are interested, and also free shipping. We love a bit of free shipping. Well, it's not so much a code as much as it is a URL.
Oh, it's a URL. So make sure you click that link. It's going to be in the YouTube description. And
what you want to go ahead and do is manscaped.com/thefellas. So not just fellas, the fellas. Make sure you go ahead, check that out. Get 20% off, free shipping by going to manscaped.com/thefellas, and that is 20% off. We love that, guys. Look, you guys know Manscaped are always our longest ads because we genuinely feel passionate about.
And you know what? Now we just spoke about a little bit of like hygiene in general. There's one thing I want to mention, and this one is just going out for mainly the boys.
The fellas
because
out
there's
there.
a couple of boys out there.
There's a few.
And a couple of years, you fucking reek.
You stink?
You're stinking up the gaff.
Really?
Now, I'm not sure. Here's why as well. Because they
So we're off the ad now, by the way.
we're off the ad. This is just general talk of men. It's harder to smell your own BO than it is to smell someone else's. It's a natural thing because, for a start, okay, you ever gone into a room that smells bad?
Yeah.
Right? It smells bad for 5 minutes and then your nose adjusts and it just starts to whatever. You don't smell it anymore, okay? It's the same with your own body, I think. So in the sense that if you smell, you're not more likely to pick it up. And I think that's why when guys stink, they don't know it. Okay, it's not that
girls as well. By the way,
it's not that they are smelling it. Yeah, girls as well.
Yeah.
Although generally speaking, I normally don't encounter girls that smell. Obviously,
terrible.
Girls are a lot better with hygiene, in my opinion.
I'll go on to a topic in a second.
But yes, I've encountered a lot of guys where you'll be stood next to them. Obviously, you won't say anything because respect thing. But and they don't smell very good. They smell BO or whatever.
So take care of yourself, Kings.
But they just don't know it. They're not going out smelling the BO thinking, I don't really care. They just don't know.
Yeah.
So when you wake up in the morning, even if you don't do this because you could be one of those guys that doesn't know they smell a BO and you do. You know, whack your deodorant on every morning. Even sometimes when you get back home, it's been a sweaty day, whatever. Whack your deodorant on and get some aftershave, baby. Get out. Even you want a couple of aftershaves. You want a one when you're going for the girls.
Yeah.
A casual one when you're going to a party or something.
Yeah.
And then you also want a daytime spray, which is a bit
Can you let
cheaper.
us know what yours are for these? Do you know the brand?
I got a few. Baby.
Tell me. Give me what is your club night one? Because I'll be honest, I only have one cologne that I use for everything because I don't wear cologne unless I'm going out. I wear deodorant.
I know the one that you've got as well. It's a Tom Ford one, right?
Yeah,
I've seen it when I go into your bathroom.
Yeah. No wonder it's empty, mate.
No, I don't use it.
Someone's
been
rinsing it.
No, because whenever I go into your bathroom, I'm always got my own one on.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah,
so
if it's a date night or something, Dior Fahrenheit.
Okay.
It's a classic. It's been going around for years. My dad used to wear it when I was like 10, and when I got old enough, I was like, I'm gonna buy that because I always just thought it smelled good. I wear this one, the Chanel one. It comes in like a square bottle. It's kind of bluish. I can't remember the actual name because it's like a French name or something.
Yeah.
I also wear Victor Rolf Spice Bomb. That's another good option.
That sounds like it's £2 out of Poundland.
No, it's not. It's a really good one.
Spice Bomb
comes in a grenade bottle. It's a belter. And then there's this Versace one that I wear.
I'd like to make two statements before we go any further.
And I also got a Tom Ford one similar to yours, but a different smell from Tom Ford. And
Fine.
But that one actually got stolen at a party that we hosted at my gaff. Interesting. Was it you? Because
no, it wasn't. Mate, I've only ever worn this Tom Ford. It's like the Oud Wood one. It's something like that anyways. And it has been my favorite for ages. Guys, I want to let you know, when it comes to cologne and things like that, just because it smells sweet doesn't mean it's good. I wouldn't go for the sweet ones.
It's true. You need to get ones for different times of the year and different night, like different styles of the night.
They can be kind of spenny, but you can get some ones for some decent prices. Just you'll be surprised. You don't need to put that much on to like just smell a bit, because there is also people that put too much on, and when you're with them, they're like, fucking hell, mate, what a state are you? Like you are honking up the
Some
gaff.
of them you're only meant to do like a couple of sprays. You spray one on the back, one on the wrist, maybe one on the chest area.
What I do is one on the neck, one on each wrist. I'm done.
See, one for the boys that are in the dating scene doing whatever, always hit the back of the neck.
Oh, okay. Why is that, Chip?
Okay, and so you're going in, little hug.
Yeah.
Come here.
Wait, can I hear it?
Baby. Give me a little lean. Yeah. We're going for this hug right here. I've hit. Oh, that. You see what I'm saying? I'm hitting the back.
Wait. Should we do it on the other side?
So I come in, guys. You come in. Oh, but I've got the back of the neck right here, and and then I get a little bit of that wonder. A little bit.
So when when you're in a club and you seen that meme of the guy chatting into the girl's ear, that's essentially what's happening here. Yeah. So when you guys are like trying to talk to each other in the middle of a loud club, obviously just be like, come here, talking to each other, and if you've got that good cologne on, she's getting that. Yeah. She's getting that.
What? If you genuinely go out on a night out and you're in that situation where you're talking to the girls here, if you've got a nice cologne on,
it's a wrap.
You have genuinely just gone up quite high, because it's so nice when somebody you are slightly attracted to or are attracted to smells good. It's a big dub.
Now let me talk about Felitas. Okay.
Well, I know when them lips like go.
Bro, these lips are some big fucking lips as well.
Yeah.
Right?
We got big lips, to be fair. If me and you kissed,
bro,
it would be a sloppy one.
it would be mad.
Couple dribble all over it.
That's for our next project.
Okay.
But for now, I would like to talk about women and fake tan. Okay, so I understand fake tan and I get fake tan. My biggest issue with fake tan, two things. First thing, it stinks of shit.
Yes, it does.
It genuinely
it does.
hoons up the gaff. I hate the smell of it, right? It is a combination. So sometimes, depending on the girl and depending on what fake tan it is one of two things. Either it smells like biscuits, which is the slightly more bearable version, but still I'm not happy with it.
What kind of biscuit?
A biscuit, like a stale ass biscuit.
Like a digestive custard cream bourbon. You've not.
Bro,
really
don't disrespect bourbons like that. This is a stale ass rich tea gone wrong.
Rich tea.
Right? This is a rich tea gone wrong.
To know. Oh.
Right? It just smells off. And then the worst one is some girls are happily cutting around, stinking up the gaff of mac and cheese. I'm not even joking. I swear to God, it stinks of mac and cheese. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Is this when they use the bottled spray tan or bottled fake tan, or is it a spray tan?
I don't know the techiness of it. I don't understand that, but I do know.
Like it's a 5-star skill move.
I'm serious though. It either smells of the gone wrong biscuits or mac and cheese. And I remember being in one club, right? It was a London club. It was a Mayfair club. And this girl had it on, right? And I swear to God, I wasn't even like talking to her. I was just around her and I could smell the fucking mac and cheese. And she got nicknamed the mac and cheese girl. And every time I was in this club, she was always at like the promoter's table. And I would be like, that's the fucking mac and cheese girl. Get away from me.
It's crazy because I actually think mac and cheese smells quite nice.
No, I don't. Look, mac and cheese tastes good. And
so
that isn't
I would not be
innuendo.
opposed to a woman that smells of mac and cheese.
Mate, no, you absolutely would. Any bird that stinks of cheese is a wrong'un.
No, but not when it's mac and cheese, because then you've got the hints of pasta wavering up in your face with just a slight hint of the cheese.
It's cold. It's a day old mac and cheese. You don't want it. A
day old. Okay, you didn't say that in the first place.
It was foul. Anyways,
but you've made me just come up with a good business idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
This whole thing. Yeah. All right. Why is there not a fake tan that's scented? Because you could imagine a fake tan like with a hint of lavender or roses, whatever, like a little bit of perfume smell on it. I'm sure that can be done, right?
You'd fucking hope so.
You'd hope so, but maybe the chemicals in fake tan are too strong that it's just not doable. Either way, that's our next project. Scented fake tan. Women, get at us.
For real. The next thing I want to say about fake tan, I wanted to mention the scent that I didn't like about fake tan. The other thing I don't like about fake tan, you ever hugged a girl with fake tan?
Very recently.
Very recently? Have you ever then gone to look at the state of your garment after hugging?
I've looked at my bed sheets and that's all I need to know.
It is awful. It's fucked. You're sorry. I didn't mean to sweat. Look, the bed sheets are ruined. Your favorite jacket, bro. If I hugged a girl, and she had fake tan and she rested her fucking fat head on my shoulder there, the whole thing is ruined. What are you lot doing? I'm spitting through the mic.
It's true. And then I like to have white bed sheets because I like it to look like a hotel. But they ain't been white. They ain't white anymore.
It's so terrible.
Yeah. And now I actually have to wash my bed sheets. Who does that?
Ew, that's disgusting. Why would you have to wash your bed sheets?
Bro, I shit you not. I used the washing machine the other day. Bollocks. Proper bollocks. I got up there. I've had to delicate /silk, 30 degrees. Awful
fake
situation.
tan still kind of there.
Yeah,
when
but
you
it's
take
okay.
it out.
I've gone out and bought a bit of Vanish. I've heard that's the big thing. I got some wine on one of my tops the other day.
Yeah.
Started drinking wine, actually, speaking of that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for the first time ever. Last 2 weekends. And it is a belter. It's a different kind of drunk. Never had it in my life. 26 years of living.
It is a horny drunk. That's what it is.
You've got it bang on.
Yeah, honestly. Red wine in particular is a madness, but white wine, like, look, I love wine personally. From white wine, red wine. I know my white wine's better than I do know my red wines. Very bougie, but if you drink red wine, look, all I'll say, fellas, felitas, if you're going on a date with someone, if you are having someone around your house, coming up with the idea or even offering a bottle of wine, and I'm talking even a £6 bottle of wine. I'm not talking a £30 one that some French geezer has pissed out 30 years ago. No, I'm talking about you can literally go down Tesco and get yourself a £6 bottle of wine, £3, whatever it is. Offering someone a bottle of wine, either on a date, at your house when they've come over, whatever, elevates you massively.
Yeah, you're gonna get that dickin', or you're gonna give the dickin'.
Yeah, you're gonna pack in some naan.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be crazy. So I would highly recommend getting aboard the wine train as soon as possible. Now, I know there's quite a few people out there that are like, I don't really like the taste of wine. Wine was similar to beer to me. I didn't like beer to begin with.
Yeah. I'm the same, by the way. That only reason I've only just started drinking wine, even though you've been drinking it for years, and you think with Carl drinking it, I would have eventually drunk it. I just never liked it. Jumped on it 3 weeks ago. We had a bad bottle. Next weekend, we tried a better bottle, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I can really tell the difference in this one. This one's good." And then we tried another one, and that was also good. And now I'm like, yeah. And also, the drunk effects that you get from it is different.
Yeah.
But it's good. And also, I feel less hungover.
Yeah, there you go then. I would highly recommend getting wine drunk.
Yeah, it's a belter. It's good. It's good. So if you have never tried it before, you're one of the boys, one of the fleeces at home, give it a go, because it's fucking class.
You'll find yourself doing up a Masaline. You'll be texting the wrong people the wrong things.
So that could be true.
Or maybe the right people the wrong things. Or maybe the wrong people the right things. Ooh,
that's true.
I've just hit everyone with the Masaline.
Yeah, you've just gone on some mad shit there.
Oh, anyways, mate, I'm telling you, I could do with being like proper wine drunk. I haven't been wine drunk in a long time.
You ever tried Viagra?
I haven't tried Viagra because at the moment there's no need to, but I have no doubt that in the future I will need Viagra. But at the same time, I have been in my head, I thought, do you know what? I might just try to just see what happens.
It's honestly,
is it a madness?
I've tried it recently because when I'm super drunk, I can get it up, but then I struggle to keep it up no matter how much I'm enjoying it or how paying the girl is. Yeah. It's just, I guess, whatever, whiskey dick. Right? It just is a thing, unfortunately.
Whiskey hog.
Whiskey hog.
Whiskey scepter.
We got to keep these lights on, boys. Whiskey scepter. So it is just a thing that happens with guys. So I was like, right, you know what? Let me cop some. Yeah. £5 per pill, by the way. Not cheap.
No, well, okay, yeah. And we're not promoting the use of it amongst younger people. Yeah,
because you guys are young, so you definitely don't need it. I'm just speaking about my experience with it. I'm a lot older.
£5, that's a lot, you know.
Yeah, so I've gone and bought, what, eight of them? £5 per pill? And I was like,
that's many.
That's many, you know. But in fairness, I don't take one at a go.
Yeah.
I'll like quarter it or half. And honestly, it just gets that hog going.
Really?
It's a weird feeling. It's like, so when you're done, right? Okay, once you've finished, you get up, you go to the toilet, whatever. But the thing just stays electrified. Looks like you've been hit by a bolt of lightning because you've got out and you're walking around and it's just pointing up at the sky like it is up there. And I'm just like, is this gonna go down? Is it? How
long does it take?
Like, it's weird. It stays like once you go in, it is a rock hard. Okay, this member ain't going down. And then it just kind of stays up for a bit and then it does go down. So it's not an annoying thing.
But how long though?
Maybe after a few minutes to 5 minutes, it will go back down after you're finished.
Oh, after you finish? Yeah. Because I've heard stories that like it's up there, like you're talking like a 4-hour.
Nah, I've not had that experience. Maybe that's people who take a full go.
Oh yeah, you said you only take a little bit.
I only take half, and it works perfectly for me. Right. So obviously, I'm thinking, body size, blah blah blah. I probably don't need much, and it's my first time.
Not only that, but if they're a $5 a pill, you're essentially doing yourself a. And
I'm trying to save money. You know? Yeah. Okay, you know. But yeah, Manscaped, you are paying for my blue pills.
Does it? I'm curious. Does it make you want? Are you mad on it?
No.
Really?
No, but what does do that is a spray I've bought called Peptide.
Oh, mate, we're pulling out everything out of stock here. So what's this next thing?
So now I bought something called Peptide Spray. It's meant to increase the male libido, however said. And it just makes you hornier. You're meant to do 8 sprays in your nose. 8 sprays. So
in the nose?
4, it's a spray. So 4 in each nostril before you...
Hold on, Chip, is this legal?
It's for laboratory use. But come on, baby, you know it's me. Like,
yeah. You are a lab. Yeah. Okay,
I live for this stuff, you know. If I die, I Yeah, forced raising.
So guys, full.
Don't go and buy this.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just listen to the Chip story.
Just listen to the story. Don't buy it. But yes, you bang 4 sprays in each nostril. And to be fair, I did it on a wine night, so I'm not sure if it was the wine or what. But yeah, I was trying to. I was a rabbit. Yeah.
Really?
And there was anime in the background as well. Normally I stop and watch. I was not stopping.
You're telling me anime took a back seat?
It took a back seat.
Mate, it sounds like you had a madness.
It's true. It's true. You know what we didn't mention, by the way?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Before, it's Valentine's this weekend.
The day this is going out has been Valentine's 2 days ago, I think. This is going out on the 16th.
Oh no.
Yes. So, I hope everyone
I was going to give some tips, but yeah, I hope everyone had a sick Valentine's.
Yeah, I hope everyone did have a good Valentine's. And do you know what? Do you know what I really hope? Yeah, I hope everyone that was single, if you were not under lockdown, of course.
Yes. Depending on the kind of rules you're operating under.
Yeah. And look, if you... Yeah, let's just say that. I hope you did have someone around, or you texted someone, or you sent someone
Zoom call, anything.
You know what? I hope chicks at least sent, if there's another single, or the guy you're talking to, the guy you're into, I hope you sent him a titty pic. Yeah. Because if you didn't send him a titty pic, then you know what? That was a real missed opportunity.
Yeah. So anyone I'm talking to watching this... Oh, it's already been.
It's already been. You've already received no titty pics.
Could I get a clip to send this to someone?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, I was gonna say, if you ever had any really amazing Valentine's experience, you ever had anything nice done for you? Obviously, you won't know for this weekend.
Done for me?
You ever had anything really cool on Valentine's?
Oh, fuck, I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
And if you haven't, what would you like? What would be your ideal Valentine's date?
Ooh, that's very interesting. Okay, my ideal Valentine's date. Do you know what I would really like? Yeah. I think an ideal Valentine's thing is doing. The thing is, are we talking during lockdown, or assuming lockdown is over?
Let's just assume
it's over.
It's lockdown, but the rules don't exist.
So it's not lockdown then, Chip. All right, you absolute more. Right, okay, so it's not lockdown. My ideal Valentine's is wake up. Yeah. Yeah. My Valentine's has made me breakfast in bed. That is key.
What are we talking? Continental breakfast? If it's anything like those fucking cookies that I saw on your Instagram story, I'm sure a lot of people watching here follow Carl on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And it's Tony.
I had a stinker.
I'm not sure if it was you that made them or someone. I had a stinker. They look like bum cheeks.
It was terrible. Look, I tried to make cookies, but it didn't work out. But I'm going to go make cookies again. And by the time this is out, I made another.
You were doing a Janine number there.
It was awful. The cookies look so bad.
You should have sent that picture to Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, and he slags them off. They ended up taking they ended up tasting like muffins. It was terrible. Anyways, look.
Carry on though. Yeah.
So I'm having breakfast in the morning. My ideal Valentine's. I'm having breakfast in the morning. Talking poached egg, like a full English. I want a full English. Then maybe it has to be little morning pork session as well, Valentine's and that. But that's probably before the food actually. Then the food, and then get up, and then there's some sort of activity during the day, and I'd like it to be a surprise. Now this Valentine's is all under the impression, because I never know whether is it the guy that does everything for Valentine's? Is it the girl that does everything for Valentine's?
For me, it's a mix.
It's a mix. Okay, then a good idea here would be that you both have to come with a surprise activity to do for Valentine's.
Great idea. That's a great idea.
Then what I've done previously is I got a hotel. So then you go, because everyone knows hotel clapping. It's different.
It's different, baby.
It's different. Hotel non-royale hits really different. Hotel sex is phenomenal.
That's normally my go-to.
And I'm talking the best. Yeah. Is there anything better, Chip? Do you reckon?
I will say that if you've never tried dressing up, then that is...
a bit of role play.
That is very good.
Okay. What about dress up in a hotel room?
Okay, then that's a different ball game.
It's all right.
You're walking around the hotel dressed as a sexy police officer.
Okay.
She was a maid.
I was a maid. Nice.
I was a police officer. And she'd been arrested because she did not have... she was here as an illegal immigrant doing maid services. Right.
Yo, you have gone on an absolute tear there.
Look, I could...
So you had the actual handcuffs?
I could have let it slide, but in this economy and this climate, I I take my job very seriously. She was also breaking COVID protocol. She was cleaning without a mask.
That is disgraceful.
Yeah, and there's young kids in that household.
Did you punish her?
So I punished her. I handcuffed her, give her a fine. She had to pay that fine.
I won't ask what the fine was.
Yeah, you don't want to know what the fine was.
Okay, so but there you go then. That's an ideal Valentine's right there.
Yeah.
Now we did ask our fans. Nah, you lot ain't fucking fans. You're just fellas and fellitas. We did ask our homies to send through some times that they had encountered celebrities.
Oh yes, this is going to be an absolute belter. I've got some myself. Let me just pour myself an absolute beverage.
A beveragine.
Yo, you know what I would love by the way one day, because we did have a couple of DMs about it. Could you imagine a bottle like this, but it's just branded with that fella's logo, and it's just like and it's just
doing our own alcohol range would be so sick.
Oh, and all the boys just get and we don't charge too much.
Imagine
it's like Smirnoff's vibes, but it's just fellas.
Oh, guys, if there is if you've made
there's a market for that,
please, no, or just if there's anyone that can help us make that happen, that would be sick.
I honestly think that would want to be one of the best things that we could do because it fits the market so much. Let's be honest, everyone watching, or 90% of you and us, we're all alcoholics. Okay, we are, but at the same time, we love it, and even if you're not. You love our alcoholic vibes, and BTS Alex
it was texting his missus a couple ideas for Valentine's. He was where's your maid outfit?
Yeah, I've just heard my mate talk about this blanket fort. What do you think? What do you think?
About stocks and everything recently.
You'd smash that.
Thank you, fella.
We Cal deserves a round of applause.
Thank you.
Because I could not do
BTS Alex, am I not going to get a round of applause from you?
I could not do these ad reads the way Cal does them. This man reads, couple of breathers, he don't stop.
It's like Eminem when he's rapping Rap God.
Yeah, you're like the English teacher when she used to read Of Mice and Men back in the day.
That's a real compliment.
She'd always pick me to read, and I wasn't sure if because she fancied me, or if because...
Or you just needed the most help, the most practice.
Oh, that's a good point actually, but I never...
You never thought about that, huh? Yeah.
Nah, I think it's just because I was in a class full of delinquents and they couldn't read.
That's fair. Okay, right. Anyways, so big topic, guys, which was we asked in the last podcast. Guys, please send us your interactions, your times that you have met celebrities, and explain to us what exactly happened. So let's get into this. I think I'll go first, to be fair. And this one is pretty hilarious. I'm not actually going to keep these ones anonymous because there really is no need. And unless people ask me to, there's no need because they're just meeting celebrities. I'm just going to use their first name. So Sam said, one time I was scranning with my ma. So he was out with his, to anyone else that speaks actual English, that means he was out for some food with his mum. Looked up and absolutely bricked himself after seeing Pep Guardiola in a mirror because he was sat just behind him. City had just won the league, so people were buying in bottles left, right, and centre. I spoke to him and said congrats, but didn't want to ask for a photo because he was with his wife. So my mum got one with him instead, and he's actually gone and attached the picture of his mum sat there, and he's managed to zoom into Pep in the background.
No.
And Chip, I'm not going to lie, I think you might actually want to drop his mum a DM.
She's a little number, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my, wow. Hello, Sam.
Yeah. So here. There you go.
I could be your stepdad.
But that was one time that you met him, and that is hilarious. Pep is literally just, you can see him in the back. He's just chilling there having a good time. But I can absolutely promise you, Pep knew that you were taking that photograph.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They always know.
You always think you're doing it on the side, but
it's never on the side, is it? I've got one here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him an anonymous name. I'm going to just call him Roger.
Okay.
Because he went on a Tottenham Hotspur stadium tour. And he bumped into Gareth Bale whilst on tour. Long story short, when I asked for a picture and autographed, he responded by saying, "Do I really need to?" and the best bit is, bear in mind, I'm about 7 to 8 years old.
No way.
It was basically a complete twat when I asked for an autograph and picture. This was the season where he was unstoppable. So I think his hype went straight to his head and has led to his current fall. Do I really
imagine saying that to a 7-year-old?
A 7-year-old. Do I really have to? Oh, come on, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake, another one of these little pricks. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, I've heard a couple of stories about Gareth Bale from the past.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know myself, so I can't judge, but the stories...
Do you know what's
interesting?
Do you know what's interesting is with all these celebrity things, it's like, you know what? Like, one person might have had a terrible time. I'm sure there's been people that have met me that gone, oh, Cal was a pagan, Cal was like this. And then there'll be other people that go, oh, Cal was so nice to meet. And then it's literally...
It's true, yeah.
It just depends on, one, the time that you catch me, and two, the place. Am I in a rush? There's been people tweeting me like, yo, I asked you for a photo today, but you didn't give me one. It's like, yeah, because I'm running after a fucking train that I'm already late for, or like I've got a meeting or whatever it might be. But it is funny to hear these sort of things.
You've got to be quite open-minded when you meet someone that you like, who has a following or whatever online. You have to remember the situation. Like, is he having a bad day? You don't know him. Yeah. He's a person.
Yeah.
Gareth Bale might have been having the worst day of his life.
Yeah.
And he might have said something he shouldn't
have. But to be fair, to a 7-year-old, I don't know if there's much excuse to that.
I just think Gareth Bale's a bit of a savage, to be honest. Might as well just fucking whacked him in the face while you're at it, Gareth.
Yeah, that is...
Well, it's only a 7-year-old. If you're going to say that, you may as well spark him out at the same time.
Another thing is that we have one here, actually. I'll leave this person anonymous as well. They said they saw AJ Tracy at Selfridges. I went up to him with my mates and asked for a photo, and he said, not right now, I'm on the phone. Is this guy serious, bro? When the hell am I going to see him again? Now, the point is, that's your L.
Yeah, that he's on the phone, man.
Bro, what would you ever...
What if he's on the phone to, the maddest thing?
Mate, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. He's on the phone. He's busy. He's doing something.
It is
not his job to cut off the line so that you can get a photo.
Yeah, no matter what.
He was doing his own personal shit. He was on the phone.
Even if he's talking about what time the boys are jumping on Warzone.
Yeah.
Complete minor conversation. Mm-hmm. You're still right. Like, if he's on the phone, show some respect. The guy's on the phone. You don't know him. He ain't your friend. Like, be a bit respectful.
He's at Selfridges. Just wait for him to put the fucking phone down.
Yes,
I've had it before. You're on the phone. You're busy doing something. You're in a conversation with someone else, and they come up to you. They go, "Oh, can we get a phone?" It's like, "Well, no, I'm busy doing something right now. Give me 2 minutes. It'll probably be done." So, anyways, there you go. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to firm that L. I'm gonna side with AJ Tracy on that one. Here we go. This one's good. Ocean Beach, Ibiza, 2016. We bumped into the whole BBK, the Boy Better Knows squad. Me and my friend absolutely hammered, stumbled across the pool in VIP that we'd snuck into. Go up to Skepta and go, "Good to meet you, love your music, etc." To which he replied, "Don't make it bait." The guy was in a full black tracksuit as if we were the ones that made it bait. Honest story. Also, Jammer was flying around on a hoverboard. Surreal day. Mate, that is so funny. Those hoverboards back in there, do you remember them? I used to have them. The Segways.
Yeah, they were belters, to be fair.
And Jammer loved them as well.
When you first step on one, you're like, could not do it.
That's so funny.
I got one for you. I met Sacco once, the Palace centre-back that used to play for Liverpool, at St Pancras Station. Before I met him, I was on my way home from London, so I got myself a sandwich from M&S. I asked him for a photo, and he was really nice about it, but after he asked for my sandwich...
No way!
I was so confused. I didn't know if it was a language confusion, but I gave him my sandwich, and he just walked off. Sacco loves a BLT. So Sacco has seen this Donny and thought, you know what, fuck it, he's a fan. I'll just copy his sandwich. And he's just eating his whole fucking BLT. You know what?
I rate that so much.
But it's you know, if I met Ronaldo and I had a sandwich on me and Ronaldo was like, have your sandwich, take my sandwich.
Yeah, there's a difference between Ronaldo and Sacco, the centre-back.
Yep, you're right.
Mate, that is hilarious. Do you know what? Fair play to Sacco. If you're gonna take someone a photo with someone, there's got to be a cost. There's got to be something in return here. And he's decided that BLT looks delicious.
No, but the thing is, he's probably seen the Marks and Spencer sticker and thought, yeah, it's premium.
The premium BLT.
Let me fucking get one of these.
Here we go.
You got another one for me?
I've got. I met Chippo in IKEA and he was having a cheeky wank in the bed.
I remember that. It was a good one.
That sounds very true. Here, let's see what other ones we got here. Oh, this is a good one here.
Oh my god, this is so weird. I just
Okay.
got a text off a friend
Right
now.
live. Yeah.
He's a friend of mine. He's called. Well, I won't say his name.
Yeah.
He's called. Well, I won't say his name.
For the
He said,
third
"Got a
time.
celeb encounter for you, but just so you know who it is."
Yep.
Yeah. Got a celeb encounter for you. I've not read it yet. Fully got pied for a photo of Riley Reid. She was
Riley
saying-
Reid.
She was. Is that the
That's the
the
proms-
adult star?
the makes adult movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I like that. She was, say, a few rows away from me at the KSI versus Logan fight. She walked past, and as she did, I asked for a photo. She turns, looks at me, stares for a few seconds, and I can see her making the decision to ignore me. And she just walked off.
Oh no!
That is pure pain.
Mate, that is a disaster. Have you ever been told no for a photo? I think I have been. I'm trying to think of who though.
No, I haven't. And I've never said no to a photo either, even when I've been about to miss a plane or something. I
Really?
just feel too bad.
No,
I feel like-
I've said no to a couple photos, but
I've seen you.
yeah.
I've seen you say no to a
Yeah.
couple, like because
a
when,
lot of it depends on how they approach you.
and it
Though.
also depends on what you're doing. Like if you're busy, I know when you're got to go somewhere, you will just go.
Yeah, there's
and
no
get your
stopping.
shit done. That's just, which is completely fine.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
me, I'm a little bitch about it. And if they come up to me, even when I'm in a rush and I'm running, and I just see their face and I'm like,
A better man than
just
me,
fucking get this picture, man, and go. Just get this picture, get the fuck out of my face. No, I'm kidding. But I just feel really bad.
I'm trying to think. There was definitely a time that I was mugged off with a photo. They're 100%, and because I
What, by
I know
someone
by
when
a
you were
really
younger?
famous
Or-
person. No, by a really famous person. But like, I can't remember what it was. But there was definitely a time somewhere. But yeah, it's interesting to see.
I don't
this stuff.
think I have personally.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's a really funny one, right?
Yep.
Hold on. I feel another. Ooh, that burp. Oh, that stinks. That burp. Anyways, here we go. You'll like this one, Chip, because here we go. Let me know if this rings any bells.
Is it fucking me?
Went to see Future at a club in Ibiza back in 2019. Turns out JJ and the boys were in a table area having a mad one. Let's just say that night wouldn't get any ad revenue on YouTube.
Oh my god.
I feel like, was that
When
our...
the fuck did we see Future?
So I'm pretty sure you were on that trip, right? 2019 or did we do that? Yeah, it would have been, right?
That was the one.
Yeah. So, anyways, there was this guy, and I don't know whether this guy messaging in knows that you and me were there, because he's just said, turns out JJ and the boys were in this table area.
This might have been a different trip.
That's what I'm thinking. 2019. I think we were 2017, 2018.
No, we went last year. But we didn't go with JJ, did we? Oh yeah, that's not us then, is it?
But either way, I don't think this guy realized that I was there, and he just saw JJ and the boys. So I was one of the I'm one of the boys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, he's saying that night would have had any ad revenue. Look, it's Ibiza, yeah, but it just there was
Whatever goes.
Yeah.
Okay, we all know this. Let's
exactly.
stick by the rules of life.
Like, there we go. Okay, here we go. This one is kind of for you, Chip. But all right. So basically, I was in Tesco up in Manchester when I bumped into Marcus Rashford. But at first, I didn't know it was actually him. He was wearing a Man United beanie. So me, as a sociable, extroverted person, said to him, "Hope Man United beat Wolves this weekend." And at that point, he turned around and said to me, "Yes, I hope I'm on the score sheet." And my face and heart went crazy. My guy. And yeah, that's my story. Even though if it's not on the podcast, much love to you guys and enjoy this. I wanted to put this in because that is a very nice encounter.
I would
You didn't
to meet Marcus Rashford. I probably.
Nah, that's a bit weird, bro. You can't say that, because what if he comes on a podcast and be like, "Yeah, we've got a fat old fanboy
I'm a
next to
massive
me."
fan. He's gonna respect it. I'm from Manchester. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Bro, the reason why I put that in there was because that right there is a very nice encounter.
Yeah.
Because you have gone up to him and said, "Good luck on the weekend against Wolves," or whatever, and he said, "Cheers, hope I'm on the score sheet," whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is
That's
nice. Well done to you.
He seems like one of those people that, you've seen his actions on off the pitch. So I feel like if
Yeah.
you was going to meet anyone and you would say, would it be a nice encounter? It'd probably be Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. And this, I've got the last one. Do you have any other ones or?
I don't, unfortunately, because I actually didn't even know you put the story up asking for it.
Okay. I've got another one. So, celebrity encounter. This person has like titled their story. Very professional DM.
Let's see what we got.
This is from a Felita. She said, I was out at a restaurant in my local town and I came on my period when I was there. I felt a period cramp and went straight to the toilet. When I sat on the toilet, I realized that I had nothing with me. Disaster. I heard someone else come in and I shouted through the cubicle, excuse me, do you have a tampon? To my shock, a male replied. And I was obviously very embarrassed. When I came out the toilet, the guy was gone. So I walked out and who was there? Ollie Murs was there.
Oh my God.
He asked if I found a tampon in the end. I never did. I had to make okay, this person is going into way too much detail about how she made just a homemade tampon. But yeah, essentially she's gone and asked Ollie Murs through the cubicle, if he had a tampon on him.
If you think about it, you could get your phone, wrap it in tissue.
No, she's done a mad thing. I don't want to do details because we need to earn money. So.
Or is that too big? Homemade phone tampon.
Mate, that is a unit.
Yeah, wrap it in tissue, stick it in.
You've got a Coke bottle being rammed up. I mean, look, each girl's very different. It might work for some.
Probably not.
Probably, yeah, exactly. Probably not. Yeah. So, there we have it. That is. Yes. You got any other?
I unfortunately don't. I did try and
fine.
look through, but most of them are just stuff like met Mason Greenwood at Trafford Centre. That's it.
Yeah, there was. By the way, there was some horrific ones.
Guys,
that were sent
we're looking for something interesting. We'll do some more next week, won't we?
Yeah,
for sure.
We can either do that unless
you got something else. We're trying to mix up a bit because we do relationship advice every single week. And if you guys have got any ideas, obviously last week we did if you've ever been got caught in a lie. This week we've done celebrity encounters, and we're going to keep mixing it up every week. And if you've got any interesting ideas the way we can do it, leave a comment down below if you are watching on YouTube. Okay,
here's the one for next week. And by the way, this is literally all my mum just sends me through these ideas.
You know what? Your mother
is
such a beautiful.
She is an angel
woman.
So
very beautiful.
Okay, easy now, Chip.
So beautiful.
So what she has proposed is the title is Never Saw That Coming. Okay,
I like that.
So what plot twist story do you guys all have?
Oh.
So if you guys can please DM us.
What do you mean? Like what?
So you're going along, and next thing you know,
something mad happens.
Or just someone hits you with some info like,
and you're
wait,
like,
what?
Boom.
It's a plot twist.
Yeah.
What story do you have that has a crazy plot twist? So if you guys could please, as always, DM us on Instagram at the Fellas Insta. Go and check that out. Hit us with your never saw that coming.
Yeah, and make
story.
sure you leave the plot twist to the end, so it actually is.
Yeah, well, when you write out the story, think of it as if you're an author, because I read it out as you've written it to give it the true authenticity.
Yeah.
So make sure when you're writing it out, think, if I was an author, how would I want to reveal this? So yes, anyways, guys, never saw that coming. That's what we want for next week's podcast. Please make sure you go ahead and DM us on Instagram. And I think that we'll just wrap up the podcast from there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up right there. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you follow us on Spotify and Apple, because it does help out a lot. Even if you don't want to listen on Spotify and Apple, it just helps out.
I'll say it again. If you watch it on YouTube, after you finish watching, go ahead onto Spotify and Apple and even if you just download it, that helps us so much.
And the link is actually, if you are a YouTube viewer, the link is just right there in the description. But yeah, obviously we're available on all platforms, and a new podcast comes out every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. And if you can't watch a full podcast for some reason, there's clips out every single day
on YouTube.
Yeah,
because that is BTS Alex's biggest nightmare, is dealing with those clips and making sure.
That's his job. We pay him for a reason.
Yeah, we do. Anyways, guys, look, we want to take this podcast to the moon. We can only take it to the moon with you, so we appreciate all the support on everything. That is us on episode 16.
Yes.
Boom.
May even have a guest for you next week.
We do have a guest
Possibly.
for you next week.
And
we definitely do.
Yes, we
We definitely do.
definitely got it.
I promise you, it's next
If
week.
it's the one I'm thinking of, it's a great
It's a
guest.
belter.
Yeah.
Right. We'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye.